The other day, we were talking about this woman who is from also Los Angeles, and she has not washed her hair in 6 years. She's vegan. She's gone all vegan, and she tries not to have any carbon footprint on the earth whatsoever.
All right.
And she doesn't want to use any shampoo or anything too harsh of chemicals, all that. She tried mixing up an apple cider vinegar and baking soda shampoo, but even that was too much. So she just combs it. She just combs her hair. And she says it's better and it's healthier than it's ever been. I saw her picture. It looks a little crusty. It looks a little oily to the point that it's got a form to it. Yeah, it is long.
I wonder if it smells, though. That's the thing.
I know.
Doesn't your hair... I mean, if you've got a lot of hair, long hair, it seems like it would start to smell after a while.
Yeah. And she doesn't even put natural coconut oil.
She does. She says she puts water and a few natural oils on it. She does say that.
Well, that might take care of it.
But she never uses a shampoo on it.
All right.
And she combs it mostly.
Biggie, you don't use shampoo, do you?
Oh yeah, I still do.
Even on your...
I don't quite get it.
It's habit. I always have.
Even though you're bald?
Yeah, I still have shampoo.
Really?
Occasionally, I'll do a body wash shampoo combo.
Well, don't you think the body wash would just take care of that?
Yeah, probably, but it's still something about it. I like having two different smells.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got a lot of different smells.
Thank you. You're telling me.
I mean, well, what about you, BB Shea? You've got a beard. You wash that thing like a head of hair, don't you?
I do, yeah.
You got to wash it with shampoo and
I
conditioner.
used it with the shampoo, the same shampoo I use for my hair, yeah.
Do you use, we probably ask you this, do you use some sort of a beard softening oil or cream or something?
Not usually, but when it gets long enough, I like to keep it moisturized, but not frequently, no.
As we know, with mayonnaise.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
That helps.
That's about as natural as you can
Seeing
get.
that. This is, okay, the other day when we talked about this woman, I had this list and I thought we should do it. Now, here it is. It's a new study about what people don't wash enough. Dave, you talked about how you don't wash your hair, 2 or 3 days a week?
2 or 3 times a week I'll wash it.
Because you want to hang on.
Time.
You want to hang on to that.
I want to hang on. I want to, grim death.
You think washing it pulls a little bit out every time.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to go buy hair.
I think you're probably right about that.
So.
Armpits is a thing we don't wash enough.
Really?
People skip them when they get into the shower.
That's one of the first things.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, me too.
And I'll tell you this, and I think this is for any part of your body, is that wherever, and this might go for but any places that are not exposed that have hair need to be washed well because they stank.
I agree.
And under your arms, one of them. If you groom under there,
the hair.
I mean, females shave. A lot of guys shave under their arms. Kelly does.
I do. Not the whole thing. I just trim.
But it smells worse when there's hair there.
Thick.
Yeah,
I agree.
He trims just enough to make it weird.
I do. I do. I had a suggestion the other day that
you have some kind of problem with puberty.
Got a rash under there.
I like it to look just so under there.
It stopped growing when you were 13.
For the photographer.
Yeah. When I do our calendar.
Does your wife ever comment on any of that stuff?
No.
She never says, "Wow, honey, you look good. You've trimmed there or there or there."
She doesn't see it. She just feels it.
I mean, what's...
We turn the lights on, when we make love.
Well, I know you do, but
the
I
lights
thought
are always
maybe
down.
just tiptoeing and when you dash from the closet to the shower.
She never makes a comment on it.
That kind of hurts, doesn't it?
It does, because I've really worked on I've tried to transform my body over the last 5 years. And sometimes I'll say, when we're intimate, you feel that. You feel
what are you talking about?
I say, you feel like, when we're
your underarm hair.
So you feel
it's burning my cheek.
You feel the difference. You feel the difference.
I shaved my initials into my pubes.
I shaved your initials into my pubes. Now that's love.
I say to her, are you feeling that a little? Because when I wash, I'm like, oh yeah, that feels a little better. It feels a little
smoother.
different. Yeah. Right. What was I going to say? Oh, P1 suggested that when I started shaving my pubis, is when I started getting problems with PRI because there's no hair there to catch whatever's going in.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I'm not sure about it.
Think about that.
I don't know. The other thing we don't wash enough, ears. We don't clean them out enough.
I worry about that every time I go to the barber. And I'm like, you know what? I didn't clean them this morning. I hope there's no gunk in there. But they say that's the way to do it. You're not supposed to put the Q-tip in there.
That's what I always hear, but there's no better feeling.
You got that right.
Well, what do you do? There's got to be a way to clean inside.
Washcloth and get it in as far as you can. And that's as far as you're supposed to go.
All the stuff you're talking about, too, your genitals, your butt, all these things you don't wash. And your back, because it's hard to get back there in the shower.
Pits, tits, and naughty bits.
Yeah.
Back would probably be mine because I don't really think about it.
It's hard to...
I do have a long loofah.
I do, too, but I don't do it all the time. It's a good feeling. It scratches your back,
Really wash my back.
That's a good feeling. feet. Now, Chris Demm has always wanted to say you got to sit on the bench in the shower and wash your feet and really wash them. But
Yeah, you should wash your feet in between your toes.
I don't do that much.
Yeah.
Did I tell you the dermatologist checked between my toes the other day for,
What do you find?
He didn't play this little piggy, did he? This little piggy with the market.
he
Fort Mars.
he found those car keys I lost about 6 months
Is that
ago.
what in the
He
hell?
got them. Remember those? Yeah.
You driving an Ac?
I'm a dog.
An Acura?
I'm a doggone. Yeah. No, he said one time he found a melanoma there, and he was checking me over, my
Really?
moles and stuff, and
They check everywhere for
he
that
started
kind of stuff.
checking between the toes, and I said, "Wow, you're really thorough." He goes, "Well, I have found a melanoma between 2 toes before."
What do they do?
In that case, I don't know. That's a good. I guess when
You gotta remove it.
Start treating and removing at that point, right? Yeah.
That's bad times.
And nose. People don't clean their nose enough. Maybe the inside of their nose. When you try to get up in there. I don't know. Really how to do
Unfortunately, you always check that when you're driving the car.
that. Right.
You get in the car and you're sitting there at the stoplight.
I always feel like if you got some of your nose, you feel it.
I do too.
Yeah.
Then you get to blow your nose.
Not us guys. We got stuff hanging off of us
Yeah.
everywhere. I mean, you get stuff hanging out of your nose. You don't even know it.
I know.
Women look in the mirror. They're conscious of it.
Yeah.
Us guys, hell, we don't care.
My son is so conscious of his hair. We go to the same gym, and we're on the treadmill. Sometimes there's a mirror right in front of us, and we're on the treadmill. I mean, running hard. I see him like doing his hair while he's running, like it's bouncing, flopping up and down, and he starts to.
That's how you get to be swag, man.
That's right. Well, he is. He's got the swag for sure.
So you look at yourself the whole time you're running? That's the worst.
It is in front. You do look at yourself in front of you, but a lot of times I stare at the the screen. How many minutes we've been on, that kind of thing.
So you look down.
Yeah, but you're really not supposed to. They say look straight ahead.
But do you want to see yourself either?
I don't, because I tend to bounce up and down.
Yeah.
I've got my
breasts.
My breasts bounce up and down. I'm trying to work on those. Some huge issue. Now, this is the time every week, and I hate Chris Demm's missing this because he's such a fan of BB Shea's
Loves
rap.
it.
He loves it.
We're still doing that.
When you come in on Fridays, Chris Demm always has the same reaction. Can I leave?
I guess this is a sign we're almost done.
Well, at
Well,
least
today he did.
Yeah.
Well, it's really garbage time now. So what BB Shea does is he comes in every week and gives us a weekly wrap-up in rap form of everything we've talked about on this show. How is it today?
I'm happy with it.
Okay.
Happy with it, yeah.
All right, I'm glad. Because I thought last week's was particularly good.
Thank you.
I
Appreciate
thought it
that.
was over the top good. I remember that.
Yeah.
Let's give BB Shea the floor and give us our weekly wrap-up.
All right.
Yes.
I told Chris Kelly that this might be a classic. He gave me the green light to go ahead and smash it. I'm killing this rap in every single facet. This is all just a setup to use the word tacit. Everything before that was completely irrelevant. Demm's not here, so I had to say something intelligent. I didn't win that wordle either. I was grasping at straws and creating words from the ether. I heard Kelly guess the wordle in 2. That was amazing. Kelly, I've been meaning to tell you that I'm a really big fan of racing.
Thank you.
Biggs, I'm happy to hear that you're over your punk eye. Next time, just be honest and say that you like to get high. And Kelly feels safe shaking hands. It feels like old times in it, but Biggie wouldn't have shaken hands with Kelly before the pandemic. Biggie, I know you struggle with the pink eye, but why are you bitching? Kelly can't walk, he can't see, he can't hear, and he can't stop his butthole from itching. If garbage time is set aside for the show's derailment, there should probably be an hour allotted to talk about Chris Kelly's ailments. With all these complications, it's really feast or famine, but it'll all be better soon when you keep eating that air-fried salmon. Y'all played Athlete or Porn Star, a new game for the show. The funniest part was y'all acting like you really didn't know. I missed the game when y'all played it live. I listened later and I went 5 for 5. I know y'all missed Demm, but he'll be back soon. But before I go, can I take home that pocket poon? That's it for me now.